So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't see the need to have to walk all the way through a dungeon to accept the mission, to walk all the way back out of the dungeon to go to a second dungeon to fight the hunt. Like, I get having some of the stones in the field take you to, like, other dungeons. But why am I going to one dungeon to accept a hunt to go to another dungeon to complete it? That just seems like way out of the way for no reason. Like, just put the hunt somewhere else in the dungeon that it's in, if you want me to walk around for a bit. I mean, I don't know. Kind of feels that way. Like, what exactly am I getting out of this? Just more running around time? The Palisades. I think that's the outside. Right? Or wait. No, the spire is the top. I think this is the Palisades. Yeah. Okay, cool. Not sure what a Juggernaut is doing out here. That is what I'm fighting, right? Yep, there he is. Just chilling. Ooh, did I get him? Oh yeah. Easy mode. Hurry up, you're wasting the stagger.
Thank you.
Oh, this guy is so dead. Dang, his stagger didn't last very long, though. Hurry up! Oh, what do you do in lightning? What was that? She, like, stood there for an extra second when her bar was full. Yeah. Connect to its Bluetooth. You know, if they had invented EMP bombs, this game could have been a lot quicker. Imagine Juggernaut with Despacito. He'd be unstoppable. They come up with the EMP and be like, oh, wait a second, the P stands for pulse? I'm not using that. They're the enemy. Okay, 30 is on the Steppy. The old road. The Steppy old road. How dare you? Did somebody say Makina? Oh, that hurt my jaw. Where's the... Okay, it doesn't really matter where I go. I'll just go central so I can get a chocobo. Which Final Fantasy XIII character would you want steppies from? If you're wondering why the Final Fantasy XIII fanbase seems to be a bit separate from the rest of the fanbase. May have found our answer. Very close to this item. I don't care enough to go find it. Oh, I found it. Oh. Watching this is tempting me to set up my PS3 again. Yo, that's sick. Don't. Dude, I'm playing... Listen. For those of you that know, you know. For those of you that don't know, I've been working on getting every Kingdom Hearts Platinum ever, just as like a little side quest for myself, because I'm lonely. And I'm currently working on the PS3 version of Birth by Sleep. And good lord. Like, it's unplayable. I mean, it's pretty... just actual torture. I mean, it's... really, really terrible. Like, even just going into the form changes takes, like, 5 seconds. It's insane. Like, just the basic mechanic of the game. Like, imagine if in the remake, every time you switched to Cloud's other stance, it took, like, 4 seconds. Like, the whole game stopped, and it took him 4 seconds to do it. That's what BBS is on PS3. It's awful. Oh, you're not just invincible. The whole game just waits for you. Everything just stops. You just stand there staring at Terra going, "Ah!" It's like in Dragon Ball Z when they power up and everyone just stands there and watches them power up. Are you kidding? I have to do this first. Syphax the Insidious. Sounds like a fax company. Do they make copiers? Syphax? My old Canon printer doesn't work anymore. Can I call up Syphax and get a new one? Exactly, Heroes knows. Listen, the PS3 was an amazing piece of technology, but it's better left forgotten at this point, I think. What? Why is there a cutscene? I just went through this area 2 seconds ago. What in God's name are those? Are those Pikmin? Thanks, I hate it. I gotta say, I really do like these cutscenes that play randomly as you're going through areas that have nothing to do with the story.
Let's not touch them if you don't know what you're doing.
It's a really nice way of making the game feel a bit more, like this area feel a bit more alive and existing outside of the story, you know? Like, I like these a lot. I had forgotten that there's like multiple of these little events that happen. Yeah, it just didn't age well, unfortunately, and they just need to port everything off of PS3, which, to be fair, they've ported most things, but not this. You know what I remembered yesterday? Do you guys remember when PS Now first came out? For those of you that don't know, PS Now was like PlayStation Plus. You had to pay monthly, and you got a bunch of PS3 games to play. It was basically a streaming service for PS3 games, so you didn't have to own a PS3. You could sell your PS3 and buy a PS4, and then you could stream all the PS3 games through PS Now, and then you didn't have to keep your PS3. Because they couldn't port anything over from the PS3 because how weird the PS3's architecture is. So they did a streaming service instead. But do you guys remember that when PS Now first came out, you had to pay a monthly fee to be a part of PS Now, but then you still had to rent the games? Do you remember this? It was like Netflix, but you had to pay just to see the movies, and then you still had to rent the movies.
Thank you.
It was catastrophic. I don't, like, what were they thinking? What in the world were they thinking? I don't know a single person that used the original PS Now. Then they changed it, and then it was alright, and I knew a couple people that used it. And then they got rid of it. Kind of. It's part of PS Plus now. Also, I cannot beat this Ochu. He's too tough. Like, these little dudes have too much health. I don't think I can win this. Also, their laugh is pretty annoying. Let's see. I'm sure this will give me some really interesting information. Hey, vulnerable to fire. That actually is kind of useful. They can also be everythinged. Bleed. What does that do? Does that just get him to do stuff? Alright, stop blitzing. Just focus on one. Okay, yeah, now we're doing some damage. The PS3 is so great. Like, when it first came out, it was so great. It truly was like the future. Just the dashboard and the friends list alone was such a huge step.
No.
I mean, in a way, they were just copying the 360, but still. For little Darth Unity bus that hadn't played an Xbox yet, he was like, whoa, this is the future. Sony, you've done it again. Meanwhile, they were just copying off of Microsoft. You could never tell young Darth Unity bus that Sony copied off of Microsoft. They'd never believe it. They could never. Why are we not getting any debuffs on this boy? Oh god, he fully cures them. How often does he do that? Well, it's fine. As long as we stagger him, it should be fine. We just gotta focus on staggering. We should be able to get rid. Oh, okay. Fire Aga helps a lot. It kicks him up in the air. Oh my god, the damage. Oh. I had like 3 health. I gotta keep this guy staggered. Just keep throwing fire. What? How did... What? How did... What? How did I lose my stagger? It died? Oh, it died. Okay. I thought I lost my stagger because I saw his bar, like, empty immediately, but it was the second one that I hit with fire. Wow, they're not very strong then. Even with healing, like, I can burst them. Dude, I can't wait to offend the entire Final Fantasy XIV fan base when I say I dislike one of the songs. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. I'm like, man, this soundtrack is incredible. But this one song, like, I'm not a big fan of, and then it's over for me. That'll be the last time I ever touch the game. My account's just gonna get deleted overnight. Alright, we're getting somewhere here. Fang, please hit him. Thank you. Oh my god, that roar does so much damage. These provoke clerks really well. Listen, Retro, that song is lyrical genius. I don't know what you're talking about. They took a song that's been around for like 20 years and they made Moogles sing it. How is that not just the greatest song of all time? How is that not just the epitome of musical genius? Honestly, I think Uematsu wishes he could make a song as good as that song. I think he stays up. He wakes up in the middle of the night, like, oh my god, if only I had thought to just make Nightmare Before Christmas Moogle version. I could have actually been a good artist. If only I had come up with it first. We don't need Veil. Ow, I need Veil. There we go. Alright. Another one down. This is a very slow, methodical fight, but it's working. Does Final Fantasy XIV even have any Nickelback songs in it? Asking for a friend.
Thanks.
All I know is, if Final Fantasy XIV did have a Nickelback song, the Final Fantasy XIV stans would tell us it's the greatest song of all time anyways. They would have to put aside their Nickelback hate and be like, objectively, this is one of the best songs ever made because it's in Final Fantasy XIV.
Here we go. Thanks.
Look at this NPC. I don't know, man. I do really hope that the 14 playthrough goes well and we don't have any. Because, like, whatever. I've already been through it multiple times.
Thanks.
If I have to deal with the stands, that's fine. I just don't want other people to have to deal with them. I don't want the playthrough to be stained by these people, you know? Like, I want people to see the game and appreciate it, maybe even give it a try, those that haven't played it. If we're just, like, attacked by stands all the time, no one watching the series is going to want to give it a try, because they're going to be like, yeah, this looks like the worst user experience of all time. And they wouldn't be wrong. But, like I said, hopefully Hopefully it doesn't happen. Oh no, I was afraid of this. Wait, he's getting rocked. Wait, I should have just bursted him from the beginning. Why do the seeds have like more health than him? I guess they just get healed so much. How's it going, Chryso? I wonder if he'll come back for the 14 playthrough. You think he will? You think he'll come back when he sees I'm playing 14? What will he even say? No, not Azura guy. We had somebody who was like a big part of this community for a long time that completely lost his mind because I didn't like every single 14 song on Theatrhythm. And he quit the community forever. It made a big stink in the chat. Like, it was wild. It was like one of the wildest things I've ever seen. He had been subbed for over a year. And I was playing the 14 songs on Theatrhythm and I was like, I don't really like this song. Like, it's a good song, I just don't really like it. And that was enough to, like, destroy a year of friendship. Over music. That's, like, the most opinionated thing on the planet. And honestly, not even a good song. I was being nice by saying it was good, okay? Not even a good song. Objectively, mid song, okay? But it's beside the point. I was being nice and said that it's a good song, I just don't like it. That wasn't enough for him. I was just truly baffled because even the 14 soundtrack is incredibly unique. Like, there's so many different styles of songs on the soundtrack. There's no way you like them all. I'm gonna say that right now. Not a single person likes every single song on the 14 soundtrack, like, to the same level. Because there's so many different genres and sounding songs. Like, there's no way. You have to have a song that you dislike or at least is your least favorite. You can't just be absolutely over the moon, this is the best song I've ever heard about every song on the soundtrack. You're just being a stan. Like, there's no way. There's so many songs. There's like 300 songs. And they're all like different sounding genres. Not all, but many of them are different sounding genres. There's absolutely no way. And I was playing them on Theatrhythm, so I wasn't even getting, like, the context of them. Which is what I said when he got angry. I was like, well, I'm playing it on Theatrhythm. I bet you it sounds better in the game. That wasn't enough. I had said the unholy words. I don't like this song. That was the battle cry. I will never be forgiven. Yeah, and I DM'd him after the stream to try to make it up to him, which I shouldn't have done, I'll be honest. That was honestly not necessary, but I did anyways, because I felt bad. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. Yo, yeah, I think I'm gonna give something to Craggle. Gotta love that. Legend of Legaia resub. What do I get for that? A platinum bangle. That might actually be better than... Oh, that's what she already has. Never mind. Oh, he's supposed to be here. Yeah, you know, I've had many people just be that way randomly because, like, they just want to get a rise out of the streamer, but that was not what that was. He legitimately thought he was in the right. And I don't know if that's, like, just the cultish side of MMOs, you know? Like, you play this game and only this game, and you pay monthly for it, so you just get this, like, feeling that you're part of the community and that you need to be, like, defending it or something. Like, I don't know what it is. You just get so invested in it because you, like, pay monthly for it, and you're part of the community, and you play it every day, and you meet a lot of friends there, and you just kind of feel like you need to defend their honor of playing it or something. Like, I don't know. But people are way more defensive about MMOs than any other game, in my experience. Like, people are willing to agree to disagree way more on games that aren't MMOs. Yes, 14 has a monthly subscription, although you can play a lot of the game for free now. You can play up to level 40 or some crazy thing. Like, you can play like 60 plus hours for free before you're like getting stuck, from what I've heard. Maybe not 40, but I've heard it's quite the long trial. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so... Oh, there's cactuars everywhere now. So, like, how many hours do you think you get out of that trial? If you're, like, casually playing, but also kind of, like, hitting the story pretty hard? How long do you think you get on the free trial? Several hundreds of hours, which I mean for an MMO is like pocket change, but that's definitely enough for you to know if you want to buy it or not, that's for sure. Actually, I'm glad we brought this up because I wanted to ask you, is there a reason for me to buy the membership for Fantathon, like at all? Or should I literally just do the trial? Like, is there a benefit to buying it if you're playing the beginning of the game? Or is there straight up no reason to buy it until you need to? Do I get some bonus skins? Do I get some cat thief friends if I buy? Oh, you do get cut off? Like the main story before the... Wow. Jerk. The main story before the DLC, so like what we're doing for Fantathon, I need to pay. No? So I guess I won't pay then. Because I don't need to trade. In fact, I don't want to trade because that's kind of the point. I want to see how far I can get on my own. Well, I'm doing it until I forget where I said, because I don't know anything about the story, but it's like the original story up to the first DLC. So like a Realm Reborn. I'm just doing a Realm Reborn basically. So like, is all of Realm Reborn in the free trial? Which it sounds like it is. Do some Crucerium. I got some points now. I'm not getting a ton from these hunts, but I'm getting some at least. Yeah, so So it sounds like I won't have to pay for Fantathon. Where's my... Huh. I thought... Didn't it extend to level 5? Uh-oh. We might have a code red. I'm pretty positive I did. Because it was the one that didn't have a background. Yeah. It was the one that didn't have a background. So that should have been the post-game save. Should I go back and look? I mean, luckily it's not a big deal. It's just going to take a minute to go kill the final boss. Because you're right at the end, but... That's odd, because I'm like almost positive I loaded the right one. Should have been the top one. Maybe I picked the wrong one when I reset? Maybe. I'll have to go back and look and see what happened. Either way, it's no big deal. I'll kill the final boss again off stream. So we don't have to do that on stream, because that's like a pain. Do I want to wait to spend my points, though? Probably. I'll just wait. Because I don't think any of these hunts are going to be too hard for us. Yeah, it's odd. I must have hit the wrong one when I reloaded. But yeah, all I have to do is go beat the final boss, then back to normal, so... I'll just do that later. It'll be kind of fun to fight the final boss again with stronger stuff. Although I'm not that much stronger yet, but I will be. But we'll have to watch the whole final cutscene and everything and credits, so I'll just do that off stream. Yeah, my plan for 14 is just to do it as if, you know, just like we did with 11. Where, like, I'm going to look stuff up, because that's kind of part of the MMO experience, but at the same time, I'm going to do everything solo as far as I can. But, for everyone that's like, that's not the true experience, I will probably do some multiplayer stuff afterwards, either on or off stream, just to get a feel for how the game plays. Multiplayer-wise. I'm not just gonna run through the story on solo and then be like, that's it. This is the game. Like, obviously there's much more to it than that. But for Fantathon, it makes sense just to do... How do I get there? Here? Makes sense just to do the story solo. Just run through the game solo, and then when I do my big review, just be like, man, this game sucks. What's all these NPCs running around? Why does the chat in this game keep calling me a boomer? The NPCs seem kind of mean in this game. I don't know what they were going for. I don't want to save this planet. All these people are mean. Why does somebody keep telling me to join Azure server? Is that some side quest? They make these NPCs with AI because they're really realistic. I can't wait till we decide which server to play on. That's going to be fun, because I know 14 servers like actually matter. Jump into the wrong 14 server and suddenly I'm a bat lady trying to help Sonic get the Chaos Emeralds, and I'm like, wait a second. Something is wrong. I feel a disturbance in the Force. All I'm saying is, if I jump into a 14 server and anyone asks me if I'm their daddy, I'm jumping off that server. I don't care if I have to restart. If I gotta restart the whole game, I don't care. That's my limit right there. Don't tell me I need a Chocobo? No? How do I get up there? Maybe I should read the mission. My mark dwells in the abandoned dig seath lair deep within the bowels of Mahabharata. He's a treacherous foe to be sure, but one I must overcome. Okay, I didn't know. Abandoned dig. So it's not actually this area. It's just on this map. How do I get to the abandoned dig? Can I teleport there? Oh, there's a little like there's a little guide saying what order you should do the hunts in, but it doesn't really help me find the dig. Is there a... Hold on, there's a teleporter here. Let me see. Need to go to Subterra. Which I think this guy takes you there? I'm so confused by what this is saying. But I think... I don't understand. It says like the... $53. I think it's here. I think. I really have no idea. But we're gonna find out. It's over there. There's like a platform down there. But I don't think you can get to it. That platform there? Can you get to that platform? Oh. Neat. We'll figure it out. We'll find it. Imagine exploring in this game. What? That's why I really like the hunts. Like, they could have been better, but they do actually make you explore. The one area that is fun to explore, and it makes you explore it. Sure, hit him with fire. Uh-oh, they got they're beefed up. Better watch out. Okay. I think what makes it hard to like read a guidebook or like a walkthrough of this game is that everything looks the same. There's not very many like visual milestones. You could be like, oh yeah, it's by the windmill. Instead, it's like, it's by the downed metal barrier, and you're like, what? It's by the metal flans. Okay. It's by the rock. Yo, gamer guy. The full year? Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. That's so awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here for a full year. Enjoy your red badge. So I think... I don't know, the walkthrough didn't say anything about a juggernaut. So now I'm a little worried this is the wrong spot. I think it's the right spot though, because I see enemies over there in an area I haven't gone to yet. So... we're on the right track. Maybe down here. Oh, this is just an item. Obviously, there's some stuff over there. I don't know how we get over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kablam. These guys still take a minute to kill. Ohio is the furthest east you can get without being East Coast. Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but... Holy crap. They're like one shot once he staggered. It's not over here, then I'm lost. It's gotta be just like a platform sticking out somewhere that you can jump on. I'm in the completely wrong area, which is also possible. But I don't think I am. Put on a jacket, take off that jacket, put on a jacket, take off that jacket, put on a jacket, take off that jacket. You moving to Ohio? Practicing. Practicing your big move to Ohio. That's Utah, that's Ohio as well. Aha! Wait, nope, never mind. I'm dumb. Sit. Yeah, I'm lost. Bored. Why is it so hard to do things in this game? I realized, well, I've known this about myself for a while, but I'm realizing more and more that it's not just like a normal thing, but I'm like a cold baby. Like I am genuinely 5 degrees colder than everyone else in the room all the time. Okay. It says, go to Solia Springs and ride Animos back to Subterra. After you disembark, you'll be on the side heading towards the secret area. Use the save station here. There was a save station here? Oh. Oh. It puts you in a different place.
Something?
How was I supposed to figure that out? Kinda cool though.